the character itself, he's so self-deprecating. He's charming. You know, you talked to James Hawes and I the other day, and our director, and we had this kind of system of, you know, a dial. Too charming, can't be too charming. Got to be a little bit introverted, but I would always push him for more charm, and he would always bring it back. So I think we found a good balance in the middle. But that's who he is in the book. He's witty. He's sarcastic. He knows his situation at the CIA. He knows he's underestimated. He knows he's not really seen. But you get this sense from him in that novel of just how smart he is, and you root for him. And I think that's the real similarity you have in the film, is you root for him. You root for Charlie. I may be biased because I play the character, but you want him to win. You want to go on the adventure. You want him to make the decision to go, rather than decide, I'm going to leave it to the CIA, even though they're doing nothing. Yeah, I think that's what makes him such a great, unusual, modern hero for us, is that I think we all have that feeling. I mean, even now, after the you know, recognition I have, I still feel underestimated sometimes. There's no doubt. But growing up, massively so. Did Freddy Mercury? Of course. Elliot Alderson in the Pacific, forgive me, in Mr. Robot. Very underestimated. But those are movie characters. As human beings, I mean, is there one person out in the world that wouldn't raise their hand and say, yes, I felt underestimated at one point in my life? So why not tell the story about someone like that who you don't expect to go out there and do something so extraordinary and powerful, and make him somewhat of a very unexpected action hero, and surround him with something that is a world that, you know, is so massive in scope and size and international. And so, you know, you put this guy who is, you know, not really left his home much, and throw him in that world, and then you'll see if he actually is underestimated, or he discovers the power that we all have inside of us. I think when we talk about revenge and vengeance, to your point, yeah, it comes from, for me, it elicits a feeling of real negativity and rage. And I'm not saying that Charlie doesn't have rage, but it's not about him. I kept reminding myself when we were filming, and to James, our director, I said, it's not about Charlie, it's about her, right? It's about making sure that she's not lost. You know, if we've ever had anybody lost in our lives, I think we try our best to keep them alive. And I think when you think about vengeance or revenge, it's about satisfying something in yourself, right? Curing something in yourself. And I think the cure for Charlie is that she's remembered, and that she is appreciated, and that life, that beautiful human being, is not just thrown away in a trash can, so to speak, but appreciated and respected. So I think Charlie comes from a place of integrity, respect, and he's willing to go to the end of the world, as he does, to make sure that, you know, people don't just discard her memory.